here in YouTube. This is my live stream every Thursday where we can, chat and talk about some guitar lessons. And today we're gonna be talking about the blues scale. And for me, it's yeah, really interesting. Gives tension like that one. Yeah, tension and release when we do soloing. So give you some tips about this, some experiences I learned through years and years of teaching and playing the blues scale. Okay, so let me check if we're live. We have Alan Castro, and if you want me to give you a shout out, just comment down below. And let's talk about this awesome scale. And maybe add some more, on this one. My internet's kind of slow now, but it's good to actually solo over. This is a minor blues. It's good to solo over a seven blues. So let's put like a 7. And thank you again to Elevated Jam Tracks for those awesome jam backing tracks. Kind of late today because I had a gig last night. Busy today. See, my internet's kind of low now, but I'm still here doing live. Let's go. So while we're waiting for that, it doesn't want to stop. Let's talk about the blues scale. Okay. We will talk about it in the context of the minor scale. Okay, so in A minor we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Wow, it's so easy, right? So you have an A minor and you just play A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. That's it. Now if you want to get the blue note, or we call it like the tension on that one, we just flat the 5th. So the 5th is A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you flat that. So you add an E flat. Okay, now this E flat is going to be our tension. If you stay on this, note, it will not sound that good, but you can bend on that note and target the E then. So for example, we have that E flat. You can use it as a passing note, right? Maybe you know that already, but this is a lesson about the blues scale. So you can pass, right? So it's nice, but then so you have that a bit of tension there, but then you go down on that target note, which is, let's say, E, or if you're going down, going to that B. So it's a passing note. You can also use slides like that, like you can do that. You can also use like bends. Yeah, we can do that. Right. So always targeting the E flat. So that is your target note, but it's only a passing note, right? So hopefully you know that already. If you're a web designer,
here are 4 quick studio features you gotta know.
There are so many ways we can do that. We can use it like we call it chromatics because it goes. We can even add that. If you're playing, let's say, natural minor, also this is an addition to that blues scale. If you're playing natural minor, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you just add that E flat and you have this chromatics, right? You can use that on your solos. I'm still downloading or this backing track, which is the best way you can really hear it is if you use like a 7, like this one, backing track, basic, like, and it works because of that tension. Let's say A7, the notes are A, C sharp, E, and G, right? then if you play this, that's the tension that we want. But you cannot stay on that tension that much because you know, tension without that release is not that good, right? So we have, right? It's like your lips are staying there. Oh man, right? It's gonna be bad, right? So we need to learn how to use that tension. And my suggestion is, once you get one position, you really have to know the note, or yeah, just memorize it. You have the A minor, right? Then memorize that E flat there, so that if you want that tension, you can easily like take it and slide it there. There you go. So many ways you can do it. Great. Then I'll add more to this one after that. E flat or flat 5, we will add more, okay? So example, so you can do it. So going down or going up, it's good, right? But targeting that and staying on that. If you want to stay, maybe you can stay not that too long. Maybe it will work, you know, like this. Right? Not too long. It's okay, you know, you can get away with it. But the best use of it is really like just passing it. Always like look for that E flat. We're in the key of A, right? So look for that E flat. And I'll show it to you using it in major and minor tonalities. This is minor, so we have that, see that? Now I'll use major. Alright. Now this is the second one. Once you get that flat, flat 5, right? The other one is the major and minor notes, which is our major and minor third. So in A, we have hello Sermon Robles, and we have Raimundo. I'm doing some lessons. Leon F. Bean, hello. So A, our major third is C sharp, and our minor third is C. So we also have it here on the 5th fret and then 6th fret, okay? And if you look at the scale, guys, so this is the minor third, 5th fret, 3rd string, major third. We have the 4th, which is D, and then we have that flat 5, and then we have the 5th. If you look at that, we have this note. It's chromatic. It's C sharp, D flat, E. So let's try to use that. It works, but you really have to know where to land. Yeah. So knowing major and minor, I'll use major and minor first so that you understand this one. So minor, major, minor, major, right? Again, minor, major, minor, major. See, so it doesn't even matter where I'm in D7 or A7, so I'm just teaching you like how to use that major and minor tonality, which is minor third and major third, right? And then from there, adding that flat 5, this is how it sounds. minor, flat 5. Alright. So you see that tension and then release when you're soloing. If it's, and that's why it doesn't sound really if you're doing this. Just pentatonic. Not that interesting, right? But once you get this one, there you go. Tension and release. That's the most important thing that you have to remember that. Okay, so we have that first position, and I taught you not only the flat 5, which is E flat. We talk about also the major third, which is C sharp, right? And if you look at that, now it goes like chromatic, right? Now we can also look at this again. The other one is looking at it in minor scale. So now we're going to be thinking of A minor scale, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and then adding the flat 5, A, B, C, and then if you want to play C sharp also, A, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, G, A. So we have so many notes, and as you can see, it's chromatic already. And if you understand what I'm teaching you right now, you have lots of tension in this one, and then targeting those landing notes. Okay, example. So let's say my target note is A, right? And then I go look at I'm really passing on those notes, and makes it more interesting. Your scales are more like interesting because of those passing notes. Now, we talked about the natural, we talked about the pentatonic, and then adding the blues, and then we add the major third, and then we add the natural minor. So we have lots of notes now. The natural minor is 7 notes, and then we added the flat 5, so it became 8, and then we added the sharp 3, became 9, and then we will add one more, which is the sharp 4, and this is called no, not sharp 4, yeah, sharp 4, and this is called Dorian. Okay, sharp 6, 1 A, B, C, D, sharp 6, sorry. So this is called Dorian. Okay, so we will add F sharp. So our notes are A, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp. We have, and then G, we have 10 notes already. Okay, so you have 10 choices of notes, and this is how it will sound. Alright, so we have this E, F, F sharp, G also, right? Then we have this C, C sharp, B, E flat, E, right? Then we have G, A here. And then on the first string we have A, B, C, C sharp. So those are your choices, okay? The only thing that we're not playing now, or only notes that we're not playing, is B flat here, and then the G sharp here. So those two. The rest, we're playing. So only 2 notes are like not included. And listen to this one. how like from the basic, I can say the basic is the blues, right? It becomes so we have many choices of notes, and what I'm teaching you is like not just randomly playing those notes. It has theory behind it. Like when you play that F sharp, that's a Dorian, yeah, note. When you play that major third, of course it's major, right? You can land on the minor there. So this is really good way of practicing target notes and passing notes. When you say target notes is where you land, those are like the best notes. When you're on A7, right, what are the best notes? We have G, we have C sharp, we have A, right, we have E, right? And if you understand those, let's say I'm Dorian, and then I want to target that 7 on A7, so I can bend from, right? And I can also target from the natural 4 there, which is F, right? So again, so it becomes more interesting when we use these notes and ideas. So you don't just don't go like up and down the fingerboard. You're actually like, oh, gonna target this one. I'm going to D, target again. That's F sharp. A, with this major third. Going to E now. E7, F sharp, A. Then I go like chromatic, right? Again, A. Targeting that E with that flat third. Back to A. I want a minor. Okay, that's minor third. Then going to D. I can bend here from the E or from the F. If you want to really be like, targeting from the E flat there. See that tension? So what I'm teaching you guys is really knowing those notes and those target notes, and from where you're coming from. Also, it's like, it's in theory that you can use it. On A7, you want the 7, like I've said, go from F, it's also good. Right? Or go from F sharp is also good because coming from Dorian and then going to that 7. Right? If you want a major third, okay, from B you can go and listen. So here on the 7th fret, and I'm targeting that C sharp for the A7 because I want that third. Okay? So not only knowing the good notes, you have to know those tension, because those tension will create tension, will create that interesting vibe into it. So you're not just, like I've said, going mindlessly with your scales like this. And that's what I'm teaching you guys, and really good for improvisation. And then you don't have to be flashy. It's more of like no choices. Okay, so listen, going to right. I'm from that B, targeting that C sharp. Now you know that minor third can be used as well. Now go from the, because that's our gonna be tension and release, right? So this is, listen, that simple C to C sharp there. Yeah, I'll do an octave and go lower an octave. Listen. gives the flavor, that tension. But you have to know where what notes are you going to play and where are you coming from. Yeah, and I know it's like basic, but most of the time, I don't know if it's basic, yeah, but it's kind of basic. But most of the time, we don't really look onto this one, and we just, like I said, noodling. Right? Bending from that C, targeting that C sharp there, then A. And you can use this in minor also. It's so nice to play along the sevenths so that you can really listen. But you can use all this theory that I'm teaching you on minor as well. So we're on the D7. I'm bending from that E. Bending from that minor third there. I'm bending from the ninth. You see that one? I'm bending from the sharp 6, the natural 6, F sharp to G sharp full, that 7th fret. When I go to E7, back to let's A or D, and then bend here on E to F sharp. It sounds good, so listen to this one. So when you're working on this one, you will hear that it's like, oh, it's kind of happy sounding, and then there's like a sad sounding. You can work with what we call major and minor tonalities. Hello, Peter Shreds. Hello, Ryan Pavon. Good day to you guys. And blues. That's it. I'm going to stay on that. E. Really targeting that notes and then where you're bending. What if I bend on the G there? It doesn't really sound good, but like I've said, we're talking about tension here and release. So listen to this one. More like tension there, and I bend half step only from that G. Listen to it once again. Here it goes. That's lovely when you're doing like the slow blues. So we have choices, and where you're coming from is really important. In music, it dictates the taste or the flavor. Let's say into it. Like this one, F sharp. Stable. So stable, right? And this one, right? So that's the beauty of knowing what notes are you targeting and where you're coming from, guys. So this again, I'll repeat it. The first one is pentatonic, which is our basic, the foundation, and then you're adding that flat 5, right? Now, after adding that flat 5, which is E flat, in this case, we're in the key of A, then you add the major third. So you were working on major and minor tonalities here, and after that, add the natural minor. Okay, once you add the natural minor there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G with the E flat, with the C sharp, then add your Dorian, which is your natural 6 or sharp 6, A, F sharp here, okay? And you will see that you'll be playing like, not like, chromatic, leaving only two notes, which is the B flat and the G sharp. Now, what if we also use those two notes that we're not using? So the scale will look like this. But I'm just giving you guys the theory behind what I'm doing, okay? Because not only just noodling and then playing, like chromatics, it has theory behind it, right? So now we're just adding those B flat and G sharp, and this is what we have, right? Basically chromatic, like just straight. Now, will it work with a? There are no wrong notes if you know where to place it. That's how I see it. If you know what you're targeting, if you know where to place the notes, I can say there are no more wrong notes here, right? If I'm targeting A, I can go to that A sharp or A flat, right? So you have that half step up or down. What I mean is like this. If you know what you're targeting, oh, I'm in A, or I'm on E. I'm on A now. If you do it like that, it sounded like an exercise, chromatic, right? So it doesn't sound like, you know, it sounds like you're guessing. You're just guessing, and those are notes there, and then I'll just do it. But when you do it with class, in a way, like, right, like that, or phrase it. I'm doing down. Let's say this is my target note. I'm doing from down there or up there. Alright? And now that we know, we can go whole step, and then, or we can go half step. So what I'm teaching you is like, if you know already that it's chromatic will work with this one, with the scale. Oh, it means you can just play like this and then it will work. It will. But it will sound like an exercise, right? But the next thing is, because I'm teaching you the theory, not only like just playing it. So after that, all those theory, we will get all those, let's say, the best notes from each chord. A C sharp, A, G, right? And then now we can go like from whole step, up or down, or half step. So we have that options already. It goes like this. Right? Ew. That's so. It's in a way simple, but it works, especially when doing like slow blues, man. So, okay, E. Going to D again. That's from G sharp. all the notes coming from there in here. But you have to know what your target notes are. And once you understand what I'm talking about, guys, you see, you don't have to play a lot of notes. And that's what blues players are doing because they know those target notes and they know what to target and what to play. And knowing that, you don't have that. You don't need to be like, you know, you don't have to make it complicated in a way. Just knowing that you can, I think it makes a lot of sense. That's good. And so on and so forth, right? So yeah, try it. Work on everything that I told you. Start with the pentatonic, and then adding that flat five. A is it's a really good key to start with because you don't have to think of much of sharps and flats. Uh, because A is A B C D F G A natural minor, which I taught you, and then just add an E flat there. That's a good start. And then major third, and then add an F sharp, and then after that add the other two notes that's not included, which is B flat and G sharp, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just target when you're on A, target the A. When you're on D, target the D. When you're on E, target the E. In all of the triads or extensions, let's say on A7, you have the G, target that, and then use that half step or whole step from the note. Okay, G or G. Okay, half step is F sharp to G. Going here, G sharp to G, or F to G, or A to G. Just try that, and you will see how beautiful it is in a way, creating that tension and release. Alright, so but you have to know what notes are you targeting. Again, you have to know what you're targeting. Let's say here, I'm going to A7, so I'm targeting C sharp there. Full step. Right? E7. D, A. See, I target the minor third there. Half step, full step. It's so nice to work with this one. It's not about playing fast. It's really consciously playing with the chords and then cautiously, like, in a way, listening. Yeah, you have to listen the sound from that C, from B, B flat. Very different, but it both same. You know, it will sound good. Low. So I'm targeting C, which is uh, on A7. This is flat 3, right? That's what? But listen, A. Works because it's blues, right? Again, major third, both works, guys. So something to work on. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Practice that. This is a good backing track because it's slow, and I just saw it. It's from just to give a shout out also to 10-minute guitar jams. Okay, and I think there's Derek tracks there, and he used that. If you don't, how he plays, it's amazing, and everything that I taught you today is using that, and it sounds very interesting because of that tension and release. Hope you enjoy this blues scale lesson. It's not just, it's a lot of scales that we talked about, but yeah, used in blues, right? So thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoy this one. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. I'm doing guitar lessons every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, or maybe Friday also. Maybe tomorrow I can do that. Let's see. And posting tabs and backing tracks for solos. I have my Patreon also if you want free backing tracks and chord PDF. I have that. And I also have my page store. So if you want to support me in what I'm doing, teaching guitar lessons for free, just subscribe to my channel. Okay, see you guys. Have a great day and rock on. Bye-bye.